Very smart. Okay, you know English. Don't tell me you don't know. I don't believe. Okay. Alright, great. So of course, as much as I would wish to speak Tamil and Hindi as well, now I need to find a fairy godmother. Then that can be done very well. Presto, magic wand. Vanakkam, ipidi kinge. Yeah, okay. Then will be very fast. But now, if not, I have to sit down and study. That will take many years. Yeah, so no choice. So welcome. Yeah, we are doing our city tour. Now, some of you have took my bus. Yesterday I said city tour is city orientation tour, to familiar with some of the places in Singapore. But I believe some of you already have an idea. Yeah, the last few days when you're at the hotel and while we're traveling. As you can see everywhere in Singapore, buildings. Yeah, no farming. So historically, we started out as a fishing village. Okay, most of the inhabitants on this island then was known as Temasek, means sea town. Initially, the name during the 10th century is Temasek Sea Town. Subsequently, in the 14th century, when a prince from Indonesia came, yeah, interesting story. He came over here, he went out hunting. He saw this animal and they said, hey, what is this animal? They told him, it's the lion. But whether it's lion or not, I don't know. Yeah, they just say that it's the lion. So he said, okay, lion, a ferocious king of the beasts, a good symbol. So I shall name this island Singapura. So Singapura, they say in Sanskrit, means Lion City. So that's how we got stuck. Saint of Scotland. So that's why it's called St. Andrew. The Scottish community, small population of them that were here, donated money for this building of this church here. Yeah, so that's why they named after their patron saint. And now this building you see now, like a flying saucer on top the rooftop. That is the Supreme Court. Yeah, you can see like a flying saucer, Supreme Court. So the brownish wall, granite wall, this is the Supreme Court of Singapore. Next to the Supreme Court is the old Supreme Court, which we will be going in, turning here on the left traffic light here, after the traffic light. And then in front you can see Chinatown. That one later we will be visiting. So now this is the administration part of Singapore. Okay, the Supreme Court on the left. Parliament House, as you can see here, on the right. Now Parliament House, I would like to think, yeah, all the ministers sitting down, stirring coffee and thinking, hey, we need some more money. Yeah, let's increase prices. So now, good services tax in Singapore is 9%, yeah? Yes, after COVID, they keep going up. Even though a lot of businesses has gone bankrupt and never opened, they still went up to 9% now. Yes, jobs are far and few. Now for this elephant here, this is the old parliament next to the new. Now this elephant was given to us back then in the early 1900s. The Siam king, a very young boy, he ascended to the throne at the age of about 16. So he was one of the earliest officials to came here. He presented us with the elephant. And here on the left hand side, this building is the City Hall. Now as you can see, City Hall and the Supreme Court are joined together to form the National Gallery Singapore. So what it is actually an art museum. Yeah, art historical building as well. Yeah. Yeah, Supreme Court and City Hall. City Hall here, Supreme Court is at the corner. So joined together is an art museum. So now as you can see here on the right hand side is actually a field. But currently they are getting ready for the F1 night race that happens in October 3rd to the 5th. But usually every year is September. But this year somehow they change it to October. We don't know why. So you see they're busy, yeah, you can see. So this field in Malay we call it the Padang. It's a historical piece of land which buildings will not be built. Because why? When they dig this dig the field itself, there are a lot of valuable artifacts from history that were found here buried and then now placed in the museum. So this field is very important to us. Yeah. So now you can see, yeah, this is the Slim Tower as the Civilian War Memorial. Every 15th February of every year, a ceremony will be done here. Okay, all these are bodies of people that cannot be identify. So they are kept in the urn and it's buried below. Yeah, they are buried all below, placed below. So Civilian War Memorial. Now we're heading to Suntec City, where I've mentioned that area there on the right hand side. If you see, yeah, that area is reclaimed land. Now Singapore, we always have planning 50 years in advance. So we have the concept plan and the master plan. Yeah, master plan is roughly 50 years. Let's say this piece of land here on the right hand side, what are we going to do? You have a rough idea. But as the time approaches, 20 years, 15 years, they will have more confirm and details as to what exactly they are going to build. So most land, in fact, there's not much land, you see. Everywhere you walk, there's always, you are connected, so you will not get lost. So no building, no land is left untouched. Yeah, it can be for residences, it can be for offices, government building, or etc. They will designate it as they deem fit how they're going to use the land. Yeah. So Suntec City, when we go, is a famous place. Why? The fountain.